It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, they're in 7th place in the West right now, and as we've gotten into mid-season, they're looking like much the same team they were last season. At least, that's what their record would indicate. And All-Star Weekend approaching, always a big stage, but how desirable is it today for players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is as important as it used to be?
No. When Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market team, they're about 29th market. San Antonio Spurs win the NBA championship, small market team, below 30 in terms of U.S. cities. So, no, you just have to have – guys want to be on good teams, great teams. That's more memorable than being in a place that has late-night dining.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Kenny, but the big markets still have an attraction. Bright lights and that star power can help boost your profile and earning potential as a player.
How about Kevin Durant, OKC?
But no question.
Yeah, I mean,
they've been to the NBA
example.
Finals. No question. Another example. It doesn't hurt, man. If you have a great team, people know who you are.
Late-night dining, huh?
Late night.
That's the barometer of big city.
Yeah,
late night
dining. Say, hey, go to Sacramento. See what time you can get a meal.
Hopefully this game a feast for the viewers as we turn it over to Kevin Harlan.
A beautiful view here of the rapid developments in City Place on the shores of Toronto Harbor. We are live, the home of the Raptors in downtown Toronto, the Air Canada Centre. For the Raptors, happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand. Guys, coming into this game, it's been 5 consecutive losses, so confidence obviously will be a key for them tonight.
Kevin, in recent games, their luck has been all bad and tough. And that could very well continue against the team they're facing here in this ball game. It's not going to be easy to end the streak.
And you don't want to have to face these guys on any given night. Never mind when you're in the midst of a struggle. But the timing could not be worse, but the opportunity couldn't be any better.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Gordon, Okafor out there with Towns. Then it's Winslow, and it's Coleman in at the 3-7. Now here's Okafor. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one drops. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Fast break, here they come. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Okafor kicks to Towns. Okafor trying to get open. Towns, no luck. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Lure. Towns with the steal. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's Okafor off the drive. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against Miami.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And here's Seattle. It's a 3-point game. Winslow, the pass to Gordon. Kicks to Okafor. And he drops it in from the low post. Okafor's got his second bucket of the night. Oladipo dishes to Lure. Pass to Harrison. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
And it's Seattle with the ball, trailing by 4. And Towns gets it to go.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Okafor with the steal. Towns kicks to Winslow. And it's Gordon penetrating. And there's the 3-second violation. The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. Third is Eric Gordon.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. One player who's really on his mind in this matchup is Eric Gordon. He said of Gordon, he can shoot with deep range and has the strength and explosiveness to go by you if you overcommit and finish or get himself to the line. So he's just an underrated scorer in this league, and it's going to take a total team effort to slow him down. Kevin, we'll see how they do.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. So it's Toronto now after the basket by Seattle. And Oladipo, here we go. Bledsoe outside. 6 to shoot. no luck. Seattle goes the other way with it. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and, you know, there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Winslow kicks to Towns. Here's Okafor and the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Outside Gordon. Off the screen, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Oladipo. 26 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Now here's Winslow. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Okafor. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jahlil Okafor.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Seattle. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Toronto, just way behind.
And I think for Toronto, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
For sure. I mean, it's certainly not a sure thing at this point. They've got work to do yet.
Here's Harrison. 29 points for him last game against New Orleans. Misses from close range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Winslow with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Okafor. And it's Seattle with another.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Seattle?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Luol Deng is checked in for Lure. C.J. Miles comes in for Harrison. And it's Martin in for Eric Bledsoe. Both good from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
There's the screen. On the wing, Green. Drops in the tray.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Deng kicks to Martin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Covered by Martin. The runner can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 6. And Miles kicks to Oladipo. Dang up top. 9 points last game out. Passes it to Miles. Now here is Martin. He's covered closely. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And Jones has it in the corner. And it's Miles with the rebound.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here's Oladipo. Out to the right wing from 18 feet away. And there's Miles. That's good on the assist by Oladipo.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
I want everyone here in the Air Canada Center to get him up and cheer on your dance pad.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
And the Raptors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They played well enough to win that game. It really could have gone either way.
Yeah, you've got to play the entire 4 quarters. I mean, they played well for 3.5 quarters, and that's just not enough. You can't expect to win if you don't play a full game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Oladipo after the basket by Seattle. Davis sets a screen. The 11-footer, and it's Martin missing. Seattle leading by 7. Unloads from 9, and it's Miles with the rebound.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
He kicks it to Oladipo. Martin the screen. Here's the screen. Will not go. This is off the front iron. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Oladipo outside. It's Martin on the wing from past the arc, and the basket good. Martin's got 8.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Seattle ahead, up 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Seattle, Towns is out there with Okafor. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Winslow, and it's Coleman in at the 3. For Seattle, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Now here's Bledsoe. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Raptors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. That free throw good from Harrison. Seattle leading by 4. The pass to Coleman. Off the screen. It's deflected. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Seattle ball.
Puts it up off the inbound, and the layup good by Winslow.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Harrison. Shot clock at 6. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's stolen by Hill. Gordon against Bledsoe. There's the dish to Hill. Shot is off. Seattle goes the other way with it.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And so here's Toronto. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. And Lure kicks to Miles. Here's Harrison. He's got 8. And the Raptors miss again.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Outside Gordon. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl Anthony Towns. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 8th in blocks, 9th in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And, you know, his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation.
No coverage that time. Here's Winslow. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Coleman. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
That's his first personal foul.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Bledsoe taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Hunter's checked in for Winslow. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
And he's able to get it back. Pass to Hunter. On the wing, Eric Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. Miles the pass to Bledsoe. 3-on-3. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Bledsoe. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Hill. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Harrison with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Lure. That's tipped. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Bledsoe dishes to Lure. To the inside. Harrison. Got a hand on it. Here's Hunter. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Coleman. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And Seattle leads by 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Harrison's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Eric Gordon on the wing. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. That's good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring. You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why you needed the timeout.
And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. 5th, Eric Bledsoe.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
And to me, that's what makes them so special. I mean, they don't have one way to punish you offensively. They've got several. You want your point guard to be the most versatile player on the squad, and these guys are.
Here's Harrison. He's got 10. Now Bledsoe. The kick out to Oladipo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Passes it to Hunter. And here's Green outside. Offensive rebound. They set the pick on the wing. Green. Green, the screen. Hunter, the pass to Towns.
Good. That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And Toronto making a change here. Martin's checked in. Seattle shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. On the free throw, no good. Raptors trail by 5. All going up court. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Porzingis. Oh, that's blocked. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Seattle team, Nikola Jokic.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Papa Petro. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Papa Petro got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Oladipo. He's averaging 15 points a game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
Davis sets a screen. Clock at 6. Oladipo goes in. Can't hit from in close.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Raptors trail by 9. Outside Dang. It's blocked. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And Seattle making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Tyus Jones.
Davis kicks to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline J on the way, but he gets it back. Here's Harrison. And again, no good by Toronto.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
There's the screen. Dang gets a wide open look. Seattle grabs the miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Guarded by Oladipo. Here's Porzingis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. And that one's good.
I love that superb pass that time, guys. It allowed them to get behind the defenders. The hoop was there waiting for him.
Outside Dang. Oladipo with a screen on Green. Martin wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range. Martin's got 11 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
They set the pick. Jones, the pass to Jokic. No good from outside.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Now, here's Martin. 11 points in the game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Seattle, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Winslow's checked in for Seattle. He hits the second from the line.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Here's Harrison. 2 on the clock. Shot is off. And so that's the end of the first half. Seattle leads by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin and Dwayne. A very tight game here. What's the number one thing you need to do in the second half to try to get out ahead and break this thing open?
Well, number one is we got to make sure we get in a defensive disposition. You know, right now we're kind of trading buckets. We're anticipating, putting them on the foul line. So we got to play from an anticipatory style of defense, whereas we're not reacting to where they have us on our heels.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be taking a look back at the first half of basketball. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Okafor. He's got 13 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
John Lure's out there with Harrison. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Hill in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Towns, no luck. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Bledsoe. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Winslow kicks to Gordon. And here is Okafor. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Okafor's got 15 points. Toronto's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Lure. He feeds it to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Harrison passes to Hill. Lays it up and banks it in. Hill's got his first 2 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Oladipo dishes to Lure. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And stolen by Gordon. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Gordon's running. Bledsoe with him. He's got 6. Oladipo outside. Hill a screen on Gordon. And Oladipo, here we go. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
And you know what? No need to catch it in a situation like that. He's got terrifically soft hands, and that finish doesn't allow the defense to react.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your dance time.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He said their plan was to run their offense through Okafor. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here is Miles. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your dance time.
And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. Third is Victor Oladipo.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, and it may often be overlooked, that skill at the shooting guard position. But if you think back on the all-time greats at that spot on the floor, they were all fantastic passers. Almost all were fantastic passers.
Winslow kicks to Okafor. Got a hand on it. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It's stolen by Oladipo. Bledsoe outside. Feeds it to Oladipo. Four on the shot clock. Here's Lure, and the Raptors tack on 2 more. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Picked by Okafor. Here's the screen. Winslow with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And Lure gets it to go.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
That puts them in the lead. 11 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Okafor. He's got 17. And they get it. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Toronto, they've got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. The feed to Lure. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Winslow, the pass to Gordon. Dishes it to Okafor. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Okafor's got the game tied up here for Seattle. Oladipo outside. Kicks to Miles. He dishes it to Lure. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. They set the pick. Oladipo, the pass to Hill. Oladipo trying to get open. Offensive rebound. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. And the Raptors with some changes. Davis is checked in for John Lure. Dang comes in for C.J. Miles. And it's Martin in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Bledsoe. He's got 11. And it's Martin penetrating. Bledsoe left side. Six to shoot. The three. And again, Toronto no up. For Seattle, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Covered by Martin. Tries it from 9. Shot is no good. Bledsoe with a defensive effort. Toronto's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. It's Martin on the wing. And again, Toronto no up. And Seattle shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Covered by Martin for the lead. And it's good on the layup. And Seattle leads by 2.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Bledsoe outside. Down low. Hill dishes to Bledsoe. Fires from 14. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. And Toronto will come the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Teardrop shot. And Okafor with the block. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball. And in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
No good on that one. Harrison's checked in for Toronto. Second free throw, no good. And Seattle shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Jones from outside. Martin with the block. Outside Dang. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall. And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Bledsoe against Green. Bledsoe outside. Here's Harrison. And the call will be against Kevin Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Outside, Jones. To the middle. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Ed Davis. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Harrison, defended by Jones. A step back shot here. And too long on the shot. Seattle trails by 3. Here's Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gerald Green at the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors with the lead. The pass to Harrison. We've got 1:08 left in the third. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point. Point play.
That's his first personal foul.
The Raptors have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Now here's Jones. Shoots from 8.
Go the other way.
That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul.
Raptors leading by 4. Bledsoe kicks to Davis. Pass to Harrison. And Jones pulls it down. Seattle has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. And Davis sends it back.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Goes back up. And the layup by Martin. Martin's got 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Jones. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Hunter. Here's Harrison. With 1 on the clock, and another basket for Toronto.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Raptors lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Raptors leading by 5 on the floor for Seattle. Okafor out there with Towns. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Winslow. And it's Coleman in at the 3 spot. Now here's Oladipo. Lure can't hit. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. And it's Gordon penetrating. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Oladipo's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Toronto. Passes to Coleman. Picked by Okafor. Now the dish to Gordon. Nailed from three-point land.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Shot clock at 6. Hill has the open look. No good from the wing. Seattle trails by 4. Here's Coleman. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for the Raptors, Coleman. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Toronto's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Oladipo outside. Pick up by Hill. Oladipo goes in. The shot by Hill. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one, and that one's good.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
Now here's Bledsoe. The kick out to Oladipo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 6 assists now in the game.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
The pass to Coleman. Okafor, high post. Down low. Towns, the pass to Okafor. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Winslow.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Lure. Soft touch off the glass.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
And it's good.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Toronto's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And Oladipo kicks to Hill. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting for Toronto, Harrison. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Seattle trails by 4. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Gordon, the pass to Coleman. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Okafor. Pass to Winslow. He kicks it to Gordon. He feeds it to Winslow. Picked by Okafor. A second chance effort. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Winslow.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. That's why the shot was so far off.
At the line from your Raptors, Jordan Hill. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Seattle trails by 3. Pass to Coleman. Feeds to Gordon. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Picked by Okafor. Clock at 6. Passes it to Coleman to tie it up. And another 3 for Seattle.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Bledsoe outside. There's a screen. The feed now to Lure. Here's Harrison. Turnaround Jay. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Okafor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Coleman, the pass to Winslow. Gordon dishes to Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Bledsoe kicks to Oladipo. Here's Harrison. No luck. Seattle goes the other way with it. At the top of the key, Towns. They now take the lead.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Bledsoe. They set the screen. Shoots from 12. And Hill throws it down.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Coleman, the pass to Okafor. Dishes it to Winslow. And another 3 for Seattle. Raptors trail by 3. Bledsoe outside. Kicks it to Lure. And Oladipo has it in the corner. He dishes it to Lure. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Okafor. Seattle leading by 3. Right side, Gordon. Lots of room. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jahlil Okafor.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Now, here's Oladipo. The dish to Lure. Lets it fly from 18. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Oladipo against Gordon. Coleman, the pass to Winslow. He kicks it to Towns. The pass to Winslow. Here's Porzingis. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bledsoe dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Harrison. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Rob. Here's Harrison. Lets it go. No good off the front iron.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Winslow kicks to Towns. Pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Winslow. Towns, the pass to Porzingis. There's Winslow. Seattle missing again. The Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. 43 seconds left in the game. Harrison. Come! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Winslow dishes to Towns. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point, immediately. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Winslow. Five on the clock. He feeds it to Towns. It's off.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
To win it. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. Tip-off goes. To Seattle. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for Toronto right now, they've got Davis. Bledsoe is out there with Oladipo. Then it's John Lure, and it's Harrison in at the small forward position. Toronto's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Bledsoe passes to Harrison. Oladipo outside. Bledsoe outside. No good on the triple. And Seattle shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Towns. And it's Toronto with the rebound. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Winslow kicks to Okafor. And Davis sends it back. Now Bledsoe. Davis sets a screen. Lure the pass to Harrison. Gordon with the defensive effort. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Here's Coleman. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
That's a huge basket, just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Lure. Here's Harrison. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Harrison's got it all tied up now for Toronto. Now here's Winslow. Guarded by Bledsoe. And Okafor at the basket on the assist by Winslow. And it's now 23 points for Jahlil Okafor.
I want everyone here in the Air Canada Centre to get it up and cheer on your dance pad.
Jordan Hill is checked in for Davis.
Jordan Hill.
Outside for Bledsoe. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Harrison. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his 3rd personal. Shooting for Toronto, Harrison. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he makes both from the line.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
I want everyone here in the Air Canada Center to get on up and cheer on your dance pad.
Winslow dishes to Okafor. Gordon with no one around, and another basket for Seattle.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Harrison. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harrison's got 27 points.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Foul. That's his third personal. It's in the second. Harrison. Shooting.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him? The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
Now here's Winslow. The feed to Okafor. Misses in close.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Bledsoe passes to Harrison. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one is on Towns.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Harrison. Shooting one.
That free throw good from Harrison.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
Now here's Winslow. Inside. Count it.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, the great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by Seattle. Here's Harrison. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And an intentional foul right there.
Aaron Gordon. That's his first personal foul. Raptors, Eric Bledsoe. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Here's Winslow.
A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
Okafor kicks to Winslow. He nails it, and we're tied up. So here's Toronto. Here's Harrison. Can't cash in. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Overtime just ahead. Jump ball right around the corner. And it's Seattle with the ball. Winslow dishes to Okafor. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Toronto's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Bledsoe kicks to Lure. To the inside, Harrison. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
His second personal, 4th team, Harrison. Shooting 1.
Seattle trails by 3. Winslow, the pass to Coleman. Fires at the elbow. They get it back, and Towns gets it to go.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
There's the pick. And Bledsoe, here we go.
Check out the game for Eric Bledsoe. 15 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
At the line from your Raptors, Eric Bledsoe. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
His one miss there could be important. There's a big difference, a huge difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
That's good.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And it's blocked. And the pass to Harrison. Dishes to Oladipo. Kicks it to Bledsoe. Here's Harrison. Lets it go from deep. Here's Lure. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Raptors lead by 2. Winslow kicks to Okafor. Oladipo with the double team. 4 on the shot clock. Towns wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Toronto with the ball. Here's Harrison. He dishes it to Hill. It's stolen. And here's Winslow to take the lead. And he sinks the layup.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
I want everyone here in the Air Canada Center to get it up and cheer on your dance band.
The dish to Hill. Trying to find Bledsoe. Gets it to him. Pass to Harrison. Back to Bledsoe. Hill sets the screen for Bledsoe. Shot clock at 5. 17-foot shot on the way. That one rolling around and rims out. Coleman, the pass to Winslow. Okafor gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Seattle lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Harrison. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Okafor with the ball. Lures there. Okafor gets the bucket. Toronto's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Towns with the steal. They get a hand on it. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Seattle won.
And that's an intentional foul.
Eric Bledsoe. That's his first personal foul.
And here's Seattle. They've led by as many as 11 points. Kept alive, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Take a look at what Eric Gordon's been doing. He's got 13 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender, because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
To the left side wing. The shot by Harrison, no good. And it's Seattle with the ball. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Winslow with it. And so it's Seattle winning this one. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.